Okay, I got a new full boar hair brush, and what I want to do is I want to show you guys just a small modification on basically just making your hoses longer, so that if you're using a Y attachment like this, basically that like a zero contact scrubber or whatever off the back here, that when your hose for this and you have this coming from the water fed pole, and usually you'll have it come into here, right? And it kind of, it still swivels and everything, but it's just a little, jammed. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these hoses longer so that this now is back here and that I can just freely swivel. So I'm actually going to take this orange hose. We're going to, so whenever you get a Tucker Boar's hair brush, you get these three like this. Those always go like this. If you ever have problems with this, hit me up. I can send you just a little private video that I have unlisted that just shows you exactly how to put this together. So I'm going to keep those like that, right? But I'm going to detach these ones, and also detach these hoses. This black hose that comes with the brushes, a little bit different than the polyurethane hose, but same inner diameter as far as that goes. So boom. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I want to see kind of how long I'm thinking here from this just to get out. So we usually have that, so almost make it double. The one thing we want to make sure of though too is that it doesn't get in the way of this when using that. So we'll just bring it down so that it can kind of, what it will be doing is laying down the pole more than being in the way of this when using this. So we'll have enough slack to do that too. So what we'll do, I think we'll make them about that long. So it's going to look a little funky, but it's going to be a lot better than having it be the other way. All right, have that. One thing we'll do real quickly now, so we'll take off this. Okay, so we're going to reuse our rinse bar. We're done with our block here. I could probably get a little more use out of this, so I'll keep it, but I just wanted to trade it out. Just remember, when you buy an alpha brush with the rinse bar and swivel, you don't need to buy a whole nother alpha brush to replace that. You can just have it be where you just take off, of course, the rinse bar and the swivel from that one and switch it to a new one and take the socket off of this one. Make sure you keep your longer screws that work for the rinse bar and the swivel, where the socket screws are a little shorter. I always like to save these sockets just in case for the future. I'll put this on first, it will be easier that way. I find a Tucker brush usually lasts with heavy use 6 to 8 months. Lighter use, it can be a year, year and a half. This has lasted me for a bit, right about a year. But also because boar hair grabs onto the glass so much more, because it's so much more aggressive than a nylon, I also like to switch it up because you get better glide with the longer strands. And know that when you first get it, you will see some of this stuff come out. It should never fully come out though, of like the holes that it's in. If that ever happens, that's an issue. Okay, so now we have this like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make these longer. And basically, I'm going to run them up here. And we're just going to attach them like this to be able to have that. Looks a little funky, but it will give you the ability to be able to have your pole, be able to use your pinso jets, have everything here move very, very freely. So that's really it. But you just do that to make your hoses longer. Notice drape down the pole, because of course the pole's going to be going that way. And then that's it. So looks a little dumb, but it will work very nicely in the application that if you like to use your rinse bar and your pinso jets as far as separate, or if you want to connect them together, you do a Y push to fit to run that. So that's just how to run your Tucker boar hair brush a little bit better when using a Y scrubber like the Xero contact scrubber or something like that, and a nice fresh boar hair brush right out of the box. Have a good day.